So I work in two completely different ways, although there may be similarities crossing from one style to another, but I either do mental health work that reflects how I'm feeling or things that I've been through or that I'm going through, and those I think of as psychological works, which is the black and white one over there. And that painting was made for an outside national show in 2012, again at Pallant House. And it's basically, some of my work is to do with responses to what I've been through. So anything usually negative, unfortunately, but also positive. But the negative things, the only way I can get rid of them out of my head is to actually do a drawing or a painting about them. The opposite one would be this one here, which is a happy picture and a colourful picture, and what I call my utopian paintings, in that they're quite blissful and happy, otherworldly, ethereal, joyful and technicoloured, and there's nice things floating about in them, so they're a real contrast in pictures, and basically that one would have represented the places that I'd have gone to look after myself and to protect myself from bullies and stuff. So there's also a thing I'm going to talk about, that creativity running a parallel with our mental health. In that working in the arts can affect, if you say you've got no obvious mental health problems and you can carry on with life quite adequately, working in the arts can actually probably give you a mental health problem. Because there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of stress, so it can affect your general state of mind. Because it's quite competitive, and there are people that have things called egos, and lots of it's about appearing to be cool and who you know and where you've shown, and I don't go by any of that. How art helps, so, and this is personal, but I'm sure some people here will probably relate to this. So it helps in the realms of suffering, I think, with isolation, self-doubt, lack of confidence, negative experience, anxiety, PTSD, that's post-traumatic stress disorder, OCD, bullying, and a whole host of stuff. It helps with a personal accomplishment, so if you think you're useless and you do something that you're quite pleased with, it can completely change how you feel about yourself. It might get you out of the house, it might get you to not have the telly on all night, you might want to continue doing something. It's accumulative, I think. It's also a distraction. It's a method of calming and regulation. I think those are probably two of the main things that I think it's a bit like meditation. I think you focus on a drawing. If it's a drawing that may be a repetitive drawing, you just know it's helping you. I can't explain everything that I feel about this because I just know it works for me, and I don't know what my life would have been like without it, because in one way I've had the pressures of working in art, which has caused and affected my mental health, but then my mental health informed all my art, so it works both ways really. You can't win, basically. And ending on a positive note, there's always someone on your side who appreciates you and what you do, and has an understanding and an empathy, and knows some of the struggles behind your work. I don't know where these people come from, but I think there are those people. I think everyone has those people, even if it's one person, and then you may not see them much, that you'll find there's always someone that will support you in something that you're really terrified that you don't want to do. So I do believe in sensitivity to one's craft and communicating this sensitivity to other people. This is how I live and this is how I teach. And this is my spiritual backbone, even if I have to act to get through it. And that's what I'm prepared.
Thank you.